What's up, y'all? 1641 memory. So we going. Before I came on, I'm speaking to you guys through my Bluetooth, and Envy Photo 7800 series came up. So I'm just gonna channel everything. So I can hear all songs at one time, a lot of songs at one time, guys. So I heard what about us? What about the kids in the streets? Then I heard, you are unforgettable. I peep you from across the room. Pretty body dancing like go go, hey. And then I heard pimpin' ain't easy. I said, girl, hold on, y'all. Lil Wayne, How to Love. Then I heard Cardi B. When it's up and it's up and it's up, then it's stuck. Then I heard City Girls. I want some guy. Do it, baby. Stick it, baby. Do it, baby. You know, I don't know the words to that. So before I heard these songs, right, I was hearing like How to Love and Michael Jackson in my background as I'm traveling in the third round. So I heard Patience Grasshopper, Wax On, Wax Off. And it was like, yes, Danielson, Karate Kid, right? That was a movie I grew up to. So y'all, let me take you way back, right? When I moved into this apartment building, it was like a few months later. It was a Tibetan-looking man outside my door, sleeping as if he was drunk, right? I see him like twice. Twice. I would get random knocks on my door, and I'm like, what the fuck happened in this apartment? Like, random knocks, like Mexican cartel type knocks. You know what I mean? That's what they look like. They was Latin, Mexicans and shit like that, knocking on my door asking for someone, of course, speaking their language. And I'm like, speaking Spanish, and I was like, look, speaking Latin. I was like, no one lives here by that name. Y'all, they knew who the fuck I was. So the Tibetan guy was actually a great, 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 great grandfather in my past lifetime. So it was like, she's here, she's here. At the time when I see him, I didn't know what the fuck was going on. I was vibrating so goddamn low. So anyway, now that I know, y'all, I just got this message in the wee hours of the morning of March 18th, right? So I'm like, okay. So I said, I know this means something. So anyway, wax on, wax off. Wax on a knowledge, but it's hard to forget me. I am unforgettable, right? Unforgettable. I changed the game. I had changed. You changed the game with me, so change the game and we go. She changed the game as we go. Change the game as we so. I know that don't make sense, but it makes sense to me, right? So Republic Gardens, pimp convention, y'all. I met a lot of pimps in my lifetime, right? Before I even became Venus and indulging in the adult entertainment lifestyle. The stripping lifestyle was all intriguing to me, right? And even a pimping thing. But I'm like, ain't no nigga gonna take my money. At the time, I have only one son. I said, he the only motherfucker gonna pimp me. You know what I mean? That's my son. So y'all, I went to a pimp convention. This is when he saw me French. I peep you from across the room. Pretty little body dancing like go-go. I'm from Washington D.C. We are known for go-go music, right? You are unforgettable. So of course these spawns pair you up with low vibrating demons to snatch your soul, y'all. I had pimps pay me money to fuck. I'd be damned if I give you my motherfucking money. So I changed the game when I became Venus, right? Divine. Divine, when first say divine timing, divine is a madam, well known in the music industry, celebrities, everyone knows who the fuck she are. She got endless bitches, right? She worked with endless people in government, everything. She's well known, national, internationally known, right? Locally respected. So when I became Venus, I'm like, this dancing shit ain't me. I began to set up parties and I changed the game, right? And I'm like, okay, if you giving these women your clients, and yes, you have many, she had many clients, but she have her regulars that want to see her. If you giving us your clients, I think that you need to take a cut out of it. It's not pimping. Hear me out. If I'm like, if a girl say, you know, Venus, I need some help. I'm broke. I'm low on money, which has happened. I'm talking about top ranking bitches that I hosted parties for, and I know I did not pimp nobody. I'm like, okay, bitch, if I'm giving you my top client that I see fucking 5 times a week type shit, I'm going to take a referral fee of whatever the fuck I want it to be. It could be 200, it could be 150, it could be $100. Of course, I was getting paid for booking events when people needed entertainment for parties. Hell yeah, why would I not? And the bitch Cream had an issue with me getting a percentage. I said, well, I'm doing all the work. No, bitch, it's behind the scenes shit, setting up, making sure motherfucker got ones, making sure this, making sure the ones are rotated, making sure the atmosphere is good, keeping the clients. I don't give a fuck how the fuck you used to motherfuckers run it. This is my shit. So if you don't want to do business with me, scram, bitch. So anyway, I changed the game when the pimping came. You know how you had your gorilla pimps, you know, that was all rah rah, yeah, bitch. And then, yeah, I went on a stroll with this dude named Jay from DC, right? And this other dude named, damn, what was his name? He was a well known pimp in DC, y'all. And I met him at we wound up fucking. I ain't gonna lie, I like what I like. You know what I'm saying? And we had a conversation. I remember having a conversation. I said, why do you call your girls hoes? Y'all, he was connected to French Montana. French Montana had hoes, okay? Yes, my ordained spouse have hoes, and there's nothing wrong with that. However, it's how you treat them. You know what I mean? First of all, I don't want to call them hoes. They were working ladies, okay? So I changed the game because I'm like, you don't have to treat them as such. You don't have to gorilla pimp them. You know, show them love. We all come from broken homes, even you, all of us. It's the circle of life. If you have children, if you love something, it's okay to show it. It's not okay to take from these ladies who selling their bodies for you, which is crazy to me. But we have vulnerable people, and I've been in vulnerable situations where we wanted people to take the lead of things. You know what I mean? You get tired of being a boss. You want your man or the person you hunching on to show leadership, right? I said start treating them right. Take them to get their nails done. Give them money. They have children. Make sure their kids are good. You know what I'm saying? I'm looking at the backflip of it because at the time I had this son, I was a young mother. No, you shouldn't do this. You should make sure that they good. Make sure that they are well taken care of. You know what I mean? Set them up bank accounts. Help them be something. Hoeing ain't gonna last forever. You know, when you a bottom chick or whatever, a top chick, I don't know how the slang go, and the dude used to teach me shit, but I'm like, I'm gonna do shit differently, you know, and you know, you should show them how to be loved. They gonna want to work with you more if you show them what they are missing, lacking from their childhood. And he was like, damn, I never thought about it like that. Y'all, he was a well known pimp who got killed in DC, right? I met him through a bitch, Nako twin. Pay attention when you meet twins. It's the reason why you meeting twins. You are a twin spouse, twin towers, you know. double the trouble type shit. It's a reason why. And it's a few twins that I met in my lifetime. School, my fucking nephew, my niece mother is a twin. You know, pay attention to the signs. The world always talk to you. So I even told Divine, I said, Divine, you know, if you looking out for everybody, and I changed the game with her too. She didn't like that shit. I was a new upcomer, and of course everybody wanted me. I was a new thing on the block. But I'm like, yo, if you giving people your clients, and yes, I know you don't really give a fuck. Y'all spend time. She been so high out of her mind. She had, and she got hit this all the way around. She had stacks of money in the front seat. Like when I got in her car, we had to go somewhere, go to the car. She had to get something. She was like walking me out, and I was like, "You high? Like why? What the fuck? Like I'm always in protector mode. You know what I mean?" She had a front seat full of ones and shit dumped out everywhere. And I'm like, yo, where's your bag? Put the shit in the bag. She peeped. She tested me to see if I was gonna steal her shit. I'm not no thief, bitch. I asked for what the fuck I want. You know what I mean? I asked for what I want. If you tell me no, like if you my nigga, you tell me no, I'm asking for $20. I'm gonna get my $20 damn. It's $20 damn. Yes, it's stealing to you. I don't give a fuck. If I ask you for something, you whipping out money in front of my face, and I don't have nothing. $20 is not gonna hurt you. So I have taken $20, taken $20 out of a dude named Rara's pocket, and $100 from the nigga box. I was fucking. Yes, I am using my belt too. So anyway, by me like giving them knowledge, it was hard for them to wax off. It was hard, and yeah, I'm telling you, I don't remember meeting French at all. I remember like bits and clips and pieces because like how Men in Black, how they flash the light. They send people in your life to see if you remember certain shit. They ask questions, and if you do, they have sex with you to wipe your memory out and shit like that. So it was like little bits and pieces was coming back, but I do remember meeting French, and we had a few conversations, and this was around the time like a little after I met Nas at the club in DC. Like it was wild. I was young. I wasn't about that life and motherfucking getting ran through and shit like that. You know, and this is also listen, New York. This was around the time one of the girls was fucking with Method Man. And, you know, Ghostface killing all of them used to fly them out to New York and they was like, you wanna come somewhere? I'm like, fuck no. No, I don't give a fuck how much money y'all get. No, I wasn't on that type of time back then, and I'm so glad I wasn't. That was a setup to get me sacrificed. They was trying to sacrifice my ass back then. So this is you go to this shit goes to show you how unforgettable you are, how important you are. So the my Tibetan master, um, he said, "Man, you are unforgettable, y'all." And I'm telling you, I could see black and white shadows like of different entities. And when I seen the face of the Tibetan guy, he kind of reminded me of the man from Karate Kid because he had a lazy eye. And it's y'all, I'm telling you, these movies not made for nothing. Everything had he is that guy. I'm going to say he is that guy. He is that fucking guy. So he was like, you have a lot of patience, the patience that no man has ever had. You endured so much. You can go through the storm and still be willing to help others. You are unforgettable. And he's talking in like his Tibetan voice. You are unforgettable. You are remarkable, is what he kept saying. You are remarkable. It is hard for any master, any student to do what you do. This is how he's talking to me, y'all. And I'm, thank you, thank you. You know, and I'm like bowing my head, right? And it's like we meditating. It's the reason why French got that Tibetan massive. I'm telling you, y'all, these are signs of synchronicities. I know it's hard for me to pronounce certain words, but y'all know what the fuck I'm talking about. These are signs. The universe always talk to you. You just gotta be vigilant. You gotta pay attention to the signs. So I've always been that girl. Bad girl. Ooh. I've always been that woman to want to be different. I don't never want to be in nobody's box. No. No. I want to be different. I want to be made different because I am different. I'm a rare breed. A job for one. Shotgun of glory. Peace out, guys.